Hey everyone, today we're going to learn a little bit about Tailwind. With the demise of Board Booster, if you're at all familiar, a lot of people were using Board Booster to schedule out their pins, and then unfortunately, Board Booster could not get approved by Pinterest as an approved third-party app. So really the only one to use right now is Tailwind, which is not a problem. I've been using Tailwind for well over a year. I was also using Board Booster. I was using them both. Um, and Tailwind does an excellent job of scheduling out all of your pins. They've also added in some great new features, which we're going to talk about in later lessons as well. But today, what we're going to talk about is joining groups and tribes with Tailwind. So what I'm going to do is head over to Tailwind. And this is my main account here, but what we're going to do is switch over to this other account just so I can show you how to join groups and tribes, because this is a fairly new account for my other blog, so we can learn from this one. So what are tribes and what are groups? What's the benefit to joining them? How do you join them? That's what we're going to learn today. So one of the best ways to get your pins, your information, your services, your products in front of more eyes is to have other people help promote your product or your pin, your service. You get where I'm going. So with that, you're going to want to join relevant tribes and group boards to get those pins in front of more people. As far as joining tribes, this is something that you're going to do right in Tailwind. And if you can see the little heads here on the left-hand side is where your tribes are located. And as you can see, I'm being invited to a tribe as we speak. So, as a quick overview, grow faster together with Tailwind tribes, join like-minded people in your niche to share relevant content and grow your reach. Easily find relevant, high-quality pins to share from people you trust. Reach new, untapped audiences when sharing each other's content. So we're going to go ahead and find a tribe. You also have the option to create your own tribe. So you'll notice that at the top, it also says find a tribe. Now you can see here that you're presented with several different categories for the tribes. Now, personally for me with this account, Lipsticks and Lavender is a lifestyle blog. There is a lot of recipes, DIY, home decor, fashion and beauty, that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is choose, let's start with DIY and crafts. So again, you're presented with different deeper targeted categories when you click on the main category. So let's go ahead and go into crochet. Now what you want to do is choose tribes. Okay, sorry. What you want to do is choose tribes that have a fair amount of members and a lot of activity. You can see here, right here, you can see activity and you can see how many members are here. And if you look, you can see that I am a member with another account. So I'm going to go ahead and join this one as well for my Lipsticks and Lavender account. And you're going to notice that some of the tribes you're going to be automatically accepted into, and others you will have to be approved. So as I mentioned, another thing that is one of the main things on that blog is recipes. So another good category to choose would be food and drink. Now, for me, let's see if I can find one here. Yeah, here we go. Ketogenic and ketogenic diet. So I'm going to go ahead and join a few of these. And what you're going to notice too, when you're only on the trial version of Tailwind, you're only allowed to join 5 tribes at a time. You're very limited to the amount of tribes you can join and the amount of pins that you can have out there. I highly recommend getting the paid version, as well as you're going to see here tribe power-ups. I pay for both on my main account and find that it has been more than beneficial. One thing you're going to find too, when using Tailwind, you can get the same amount of monthly reach and exposure as you would if you were running an ad, if you do it right. So let's go back into food and drink. Let's pick a couple of more categories. And as you can see, I do not have any open tribe requests. So far, I've either already been approved or I'm choosing tribes that do not have to have you approved. So really, no matter what niche you're in, you're going to be able to find a group of like-minded individuals on Tailwind to get your content out there. So now you can see at the top, let me just do this so you can see. Right here, it shows that I'm already a member of 4 out of the 5 tribes that I'm allowed on the trial version. Now, personally, for me, I know right now one of my main niches, as already mentioned, is the ketogenic lifestyle. Not only is it something that I'm promoting, it's also something that I'm living. Just a quick little background story here. For those of you who may not know, I've suffered from a chronic illness for over a decade, and the past couple of months, not only have I been receiving some really special treatments that have helped me tremendously with my illness, I've also started a new way of eating to help cleanse my liver and drop that unwanted weight, and that's the keto diet. Go check it out, Google it, it's amazing. So we'll go back into that particular niche so I can try and find some more tribes to join. And you can see here, this particular tribe, it only has 7 members. However, it is very, very engaging. They're very active. So even though there aren't a lot of members, I would still join it because they are also going to give you more repins. With tribes and group boards, there's something that you want to test out and follow your analytics to see what these boards are doing for you. Because if you're not seeing any results from that particular board or tribe, then you're going to want to leave the border tribe because ultimately it will bring down your reach. Okay, so now you can see I have reached the limitation on the amount of tribes that I'm allowed to join with the trial version. So now let's go ahead and schedule out some of those pins.